G'day YouTube, Musical Aviator here. We're on the ground at Kahului. I've just had a cargo unloaded from our Boeing 737-200, which we've brought in from Honolulu. And we're going to start loading up now with produce from the local area, mostly foodstuffs, and we'll be heading back to Honolulu to export that cargo. Flight plan today, Aloha 2211, Kahului to Honolulu, using US domestic flight plan rules for fuel, 20-minute contingency. We've actually tankered the fuel over, so we actually have 14,000 pounds remaining. We don't need to do refuel here. Going to go ahead and release the flight, see what it asks for. So it's asking for 9.3. I actually have 5.3 extra. Something like that. Release that flight. Delete the other two. It's more than we have. Because of course you burn fuel, you carry fuel, so call it 4, 6. At some point we'll get this right. That's right. So we'll delete these 3. Using that one. 4.3 on the arrival. Still have an hour and a half fuel. More than enough. Gonna go ahead and release that one and send that to Vatsim. And it will be a Boeing 737-200 freighter with the F, because we have an FMS, flight level 140, we'll go 160. That's not the actual flight plan we're using, it is instead Maui departure, Maui 5 departure, OGG V24. All of that is correct. I'll be looking to change our call sign. So I'm going to avoid looking at the traffic that's going to disappear in a second, and instead we'll look at this lovely mountain range over there. There's the flight plan. American Airlines 737 taking up. Cool. So we'll jump over here also, and we need to have a look at the weight. Summary of the takeoff weight is 92.3. 2, flap 5. We'll add 2 knots to each of these. So, new piece of paper. Our 2210 flap 5 B1 is 123. Rotation is 124. And 132 is the V2. Okay, CG max trim is 22, it's actually 21, so I'll call it 4.5. And the reference weight at landing is 89, so call it 90. Landing flaps 30, could even go 15. I'll call it 30 and 124. That's the reference speed, assuming we don't go in a holding. Now we're on the APU at the moment for a quick turnaround. Let's jump in and do that. APU is on the bus. APU is on bleed. We have air conditioning on. Your damper is currently on. Test is fine. Marker test is fine. That all looks good. Delete the current flight plan and we'll chuck in the new one, which is K HOG. One thing you need to realise about this FMS is it's not directly connected to the autopilot at all. Just use it as a reference. We're going via, let's see where, there it is. So we don't need OGG, but we do need LNY. And heading to Honolulu via Julie 5. There it is. There's Julie 5. We come out of Lani, 278 degrees, all the way to Atlanta, which is 58 DME. And I don't think we need to put that one in, we just need to put in K, no we don't, PH and L. And the depart menu. That's good, it just does it all. It's all /A effectively. So we just need to chuck in this OGG 115.1. That's already set. And radial 244. 020. Do the arrival. And the star, Julie, from number 2 there. Annabelle and Y, number 4. Chuck that to the flight plan. And let's do the direct 2. Direct to number 3. Pretty close. There. Fuel is ready for pushback effectively. Let's get our door closed. Good stuff. Let's see where the ATC's at.
147 is taxi number 2. Hill? Longtail 7 is taxi to that 199.
I always get that one off. Longtail 2, runway 2 at Echo, taxi via Echo. I'll make you cross in just a second.
2 at Echo to that 199, Longtail 7.
On the side above 14,000, cross above 14,000.
Line 50 Heavy, I promise it's moving soon, but I gotta probably wait turbulence to 7 to the 717 on final. No problem, waiting, line.
Okay, so
Yeah.
just ask clearance for these guys.
Okay, you're getting paid.
I wish.
147 holding short, 200.
Longtail 7 cross runway 2 at Echo, and then taxi full length by Alpha.
Crossing Echo as fast as we can and taxiway in the
Lion 611, welcome to Maui, making left Golf, 611 via Alpha, guys.
For the parking, Line 611.
Mary Tower, Aloha 2211 is requesting clearance to Honolulu.
2211, Maui Tower, Honolulu, Maui 5 departure, Maui transition to Spile, after departure maintain 7 and expect 16,000 minutes after departure. Yeah, departures on 100.5, squawk 0603, squawk reback only.
Give us score code 0603, Aloha 2211.
2211, reback expect rate 2 for departure, compact.
Give us 2 for departure.
And November 9er, 09er, Alpha Tango, extend down, Uncle Base.
Take about that.
Neutral base, not an extender.
Let's drop the radio for a bit and let's have a look. So he gave us the departure frequency, I think it's 19.5. That's already set. So, departure briefing, short runway today. Runway is 6,995 feet. That'll be flap 5 for departure, rotation's about there, just before the intersection. Heading 360 after departure. 360 is set. And then we just take the radar vector to probably Lani and intercept the outbound, the Victor 7, which is 322 degrees. I need to be above 14,000 by the time we cross that 244 radial. No, chuck the 244 in. Flight director set to take off. Pushing back straight today because I know the other ones don't work. Start valve is open. Packs are closed. Pumps are on. Ground is ready for the push. Cover that ground. We are also ready to push. Radios back in. Landing will be flat 30. Parking brake is released.
And why is the GM announcing departure? We'll see you. November 909 Alpha Tango, the value is 04023 30 remain 2. The option of stopping those available.
Could you repeat your step on 99 Tango?
November 909 Alpha Tango, the wind 04023 30 runway 2, clear for the option, stopping those available.
Press the option, we'll do probably another touch and go another Tango.
Perfect.
And the tower, this is 150, you want to go number around 119.5?
Yeah, I'll have to for departures on 119.5.
Alright, departure now, 150 thanks.
Parking brake is set. At start number 2. Ground set, packs are off. And 2 looks good at 20. And engine number 2 set idle. Good EGT and EPR settled. Start switch call out and we'll start engine number 1. And 2 is rising. Looks good at 20.
November
Engine number 1 set up.
Alpha Tango, same tension. Longtail 7. Longtail 7 on 04023 30 runway 2. Let's take off after departure, climbing 360.
360 after departure, runway 2, clear for blast off, and demand response.
No, Tango, sorry. I'm just going to do this short, we'll extend downward.
Yeah, that was the next transition. I'm
Yeah.
something else.
Thanks, Ron.
For that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barkley.
AP coming up.
You know, sometimes there are perks to getting Maui Tower during an FNO.
And we're good to go. For takeoff checklist, we'll use flat 5 for takeoff.
Longtail 7,
Flight controls.
19.5, he's waiting for you, over here.
My controls are happy.
Full contact departure, most hi guys.
Yep.
Flaps. 5, green light. Stabilizer trim needs to be 4.5. About that. Takeoff briefing has been reviewed and cabin is clear. Okay, the takeoff short runway. We'll be taking a left-hand turn to 360 degrees to take off. And we're ready to taxi.
Runner Alpha Tango, make base.
Oh, not quite yet.
Base, put it on us.
0603. Transponder TARA, number 2. And altitude reporting.
Tower, American 6, heavy radio check.
Brakes are released.
American 6 Heavy, Maui Tower gets 5 by 5. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. 5 by 5, American 6.
Beautiful thing when the radios work.
Yeah, Maui Tower.
Shit.
And American 6, yeah, that one I'm gonna have to go check with the approach. I don't know if I that one.
Okay, let's go.
Tower, Aloha 2211 is ready for taxi. Oh, we're giving him an ATIS if I had another one.
Aircraft calling for taxi to Colson.
Aloha 2211.
Oh, 2211 on my 2. Thanks by Charlie. Miles under 3002.
Yeah, the terminal is 3002, technical runway 02, Aloha 2211.
American. No,
Busy
we
zone two
approach
set.
decides to be nice today. Your collision DFW via direct flight and is filed. After departure maintains 7,000, expect 370 once you miss for departure. Departure is on 119.5, squawk 0724.
That was a long taxi.
November 909 Alpha Tango.
Lights on.
With the oxygen stopping unavailable.
And we're ready.
No, Tango. We'll do a go around then. Not go around, touch go. Thank you.
Okay, give me there. That's minor details.
Aloha 2211, holding short 02, fully ready.
Hello, 2211. Awesome. Continue going short for now.
Holding short 02, 27.
An American 6 Heavy, your rebank is correct. They expect 2 for departure, call for taxi.
Maui Tower away, 6 left, back with the FR, back to Honolulu.
Line 611, Maui. I would love to give you line to Honolulu, but I need flight plan. That was quick. Hawaiian 611, you're cleared to Honolulu by the Maui 5 departure. Maui transition is fine. After departure, maintain 7,000. Expect 14,000 once you miss for departure. Departure is on wall 19.5, squawk 0663. All I need to squawk. 0663! Hawaiian 611. Got it, love your attitude. Hawaiian 611, your rebank is correct. Expect 2 for departure, contact.
Expect that, dude. Maui Tower, number 114, Mike, requesting up for Clackers to Kona.
Yeah, I'll try that again. Can I get that one more time? You came in pretty robotic.
Sun Country.
Number 114, Mike, IFR to Kona. VATUSA.
River 114 Mike, you're clear to request MI1. Aloha 2211. Your turn. After departure, finding 360-104-023, gust 30, runway 2, cliff takeoff.
Right, 2, clear for takeoff, 360 after departure, Aloha 2011.
Maui Tower, Aloha 256, inbound for runway 2. Aloha 256, Maui Tower, the wind 04023, gust 30, runway 2. Your crew landing going to be number 2, following a beach bonanza, whatever it is, on the downwind. Alright, following whatever that thing is,
Be clear for takeoff. Takeoff jets are complete, all the lights are on. Let's
perfect,
go.
me. And November 900, Niner House Tango, make a base now, please.
Making base.
Looking full. Takeoff first. Nearly there. There it is. Takeoff first set. E1. Rotate. B2. Positive right. Gear up.
November 900, Niner Alpha Tango. The wind 04023, gust 30, runway 2, cleared low approach.
Anything select.
Pretty low approach.
Part 1.
Well, on 2211, departures, 119.5, still talking to.
Over departure, Aloha 2211. Catch up. Departure set. Flaps up. Kahului departure. I'm Aloha 2211 out of 3,000 feet.
Aloha 2211. Aloha 22, sure. Rare contact passing through 3,200. Continue climb to 16,000.
Continue climb 16,000. Aloha 2211. Heading mode.
Yeah, Aloha 2211. Turn left 280.
Left 22, Aloha 2211. To 80. Set. 16,000. 16,000 is set. Using the control wheel steering, we'll just need to pull back a little bit and we might even reduce our thrust down to climb thrust. It's toggling the handles manually because there's no auto thrust on these fluids. Just whatever you do with the throttles. I'm going to jump over to the other frequency, which is 1177. Set. 34 dB. It's 10,000. We can go flaps up. Drop the nose down to about 2,000 feet per minute.
Well, at 2211, turn left 220.
Heading 200 direct to Lanai. Aloha 2211.
And that was 220, please, sir.
Yeah, about 220. 220 set. Let's go direct to DTO Lanai, number 3. That'll give us a heading that we need to bring it up on 225, right? That'll be corrected for wind, that one. Out of 10,000, so I can move these lights. Drop down to about 10 degrees. There we go. That's control wheel steering. You push and pull the yoke to get a attitude, and the other part will hold that attitude. This sort of part doesn't have the capacity to hold a vertical speed or speed, because there's no wheel map. .26 dB. Once we pass over Lanai, we want to head 278 degrees. .278 is set. Altitude alert for 16. Pushing forward. Grab some of the power off as well. Down to 160. Yeah, push forward too much. Look to establish about 500 feet per minute at the moment. There it is. Yeah, more 300 feet a minute. Going to go into VOR lock so we can capture that. So 100 a minute, 300 a minute, 100 a minute, 50 a minute. Pretty much level. At least we can do an altitude hold. Altitude hold is selected on the autopilot and the collector. Reducing thrust a little more, down to about 140. Cruise thrust set. Back 2 is 228. And next center frequency should be 1241. After takeoff checks, air conditioning pressurization is set, and auto, 1600 set. Landing altitude is basically 0. Anti-ice not required, fuel is checked, and all wing tanks pumps are on. EPR bug is set for cruise. All the brakes set, medium for landing. Altimeter set, and we'll review approach procedures once we're on the outbound. To start with though, we are taking a heading or course out of Lani of 278 degrees to 58 dB. Flaps will be 30. VREF flap 30 with our current speed is 124. Just pass straight through that. Heading select We went straight over the VOR. Pretty much. Should have led that turn a little bit better. So. Whoops. I'll get back on the heading. Okay, Sobo is the next waypoint. It's not directly tied in anyway. There's nothing up there that I need to worry about. Third-degree intercept. Needle swing. Let's bring it back in. Heading selectors left. 278 on the head. So heading select dropped out and it's now in the middle. Big black sooty trail is ours.
American 6, good afternoon, sir. Follow your approach right contact passing through 2,400. Continue your climb to 16,000. Well, that's 2211, sorry, sir. Contact, oh, stand by, sir. Well, that's 2211, contact Honolulu approach now on 118. Correct, make that 119 or 0.1, please, sir.
Go to 119.1. Yeah, we'll have 2211. 119.1 is set.
Honolulu approach, Cessna 03X8 plus change to Wheeler class Delta Stage.
Cessna 03X8 standby, break. Leader from Juliet, contact tower 18-1, break. Pacific 1192, contact tower 18-1 now.
Switch.
That's not out of hand at all.
Delta 222, 12 miles from the COA, flight heading 060, maintain 3,300, 12,000 left by this ground, less runway 8, left approach number 2.
Honolulu approach Alaska 1264 with you. Alaska 1264 with you, 11,000. We are quite high right now on the Kina 2 arrival.
Air call 11,000 at the Alaska 1264.
Hands down, we're going to.
Say again?
It's horrible. Was that Alaska 1254 to Colin?
Hey, firm.
Alaska 1257, Roger. You're going to expect vectors now. I cancel the arrival at 7,000. Fly heading 180.
718, 7,000, return heading 180.
Heading 7,000, one flight 280. And you might want to call me up when you get your local address. I'm probably going to forget about this.
Honolulu approach, 1990.
I'm going to jump over the center. That's crazy.
Energy.com 720, .com 722 on the ground at Woodley, IFR 220.
We're nearly there. It's a really short flight.
722 Honolulu Energy. Thanks. Cleared to the Kona Airport radar express near the Woodley by departure of Honolulu and 219 Ico 1 arrival.
Here for now, maintain 3,000, or correction, maintain 4,000. Quick vector is 8 left, part of the way for we've got lots of airplanes right now.
Roger, turn right heading 290 and climbing to 4,000.
One time, please. 150, we're at 8. Honolulu approach, 150. We've called multiple times. We're at 8,000, very high. Request vectors to ILS 8 left.
50, Honolulu approach. I'm really sorry about that, sir. I really apologize for that. It's going to maintain 5,000.
It is on the approach.
280 finale left.
50.
Okay,
Pretty
down
much.
5,000 and right to, we're heading 280. No problem about that. More at 50.
Yep. We run out.
United 1224.
It's the vectors from here on. Vectors from this guy. Poor guy.
Caution FedEx 1023, we are currently at 7,815, sir. I just wonder if we get...
Need to be down 14.
FedEx 1023. Oh, man. I don't think such an idiot. FedEx 1023, Roger, resume on navigation, climb maintain 16,000.
Already past Julian. Yep, we passed Julie already.
Honolulu approach, November 93 G3I2, request can pass Bravo.
Let's just slow it down. 250 knots.
Air traffic con, I did not see the con. We got Allegiant, for clear call sign. Allegiant 1035, 16,012.
Call sign is November 933 X-ray.
That's the runway we're trying to have.
9303 X-ray, what do you want here?
Full stop landing at runway 04 right.
9303 X-ray, Roger. Block, let's see. That's block 1001.
Let's go down.
Say again for assistance, 03 X-ray.
14,000?
037 X-ray is a standby. Don't usually do contact tower 18-1.
Around here. Approach we've been 916 altitude down around here on a publicist first report rate and declaring minimum fuel at this time. It's not a fuel emergency, but we're minimum fuel.
Roger, everybody guys. Roger, I'll keep that note on that. Sorry.
First we go back to Julie and into the hole there. Let's do it, let's go back. 1,000.
Yeah, approach Aloha 114. We're on airport. Conforce.
Julie is what? See, it's
All right, let's try this one at a time now. Okay, last Hawaiian aircraft, please set your call sign and your attention, and I'll get you back on here.
Honolulu approach, this is 03, Cessna 03 at sea. I'm about to penetrate Class Bravo airspace. Do I have clearance to entry?
DCO, direct to Julie. Let's do it. 077. Just passed through the altitude I was meant to be at. Go back up.
Okay, attention to all aircraft. Just maintain present altitude, present heading. I'll get back to you in 1 moment here. I'm trying to fix this issue here. We're having some big delay issues. If any aircraft has significant emergency, please say your call sign at one at a time. I'll call your aircraft call sign. Please tell me your intention. Does that sound good to everybody?
Affirmative, Cessna 03 at sea.
I said 03 X-ray. The last aircraft on 8 right, stand by. Cessna 03 X-ray, cleared to the Honolulu Class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR, contact tower.
And select. It's not the direction I wanted to go though.
Honolulu approach, 03 X-ray is cleared to Class Bravo airspace. Contact tower 118.1.
Go away from the island and come back around.
Honolulu approach, United 1990 with you. We got very, very low fuel out here. Turn it back towards the airport.
I'm glad we didn't have that problem.
Yeah, 1990, resume on navigation to the airport, sir. Resume on navigation to the airport, and yeah, proceed direct.
Direct. Roger, proceed direct, United 1990.
Oscar 64, level 7,000. Oscar 64, level 7,000, still heading 180 away from the airport. Could you transfer us?
Last aircraft.
Oscar 1264.
Last is 1264. Stay location, stay altitude, stay intention.
120 on the EPO.
We are 40 miles due south of the airport at 7,000.
Done.
Heading south, and we'd like to turn around and go to the airport.
All right, you'll take go back to the airport, sir. If you can, resume on navigation to join the 8 left. Report, yeah.
So resume on navigation for realistic left.
Yes, resume on navigation for now.
Altitude hold, select.
I've got like a bunch of aircraft.
Okay, and Honolulu approach is 150. I'll make it quick. We'd also like to turn back to the airport. We can resume ONAV to join the ILS 8 left. We're at 5,000. 30 from the airport.
Roger, stand by.
Okay, let's enter the hold.
You have a second I rush. We're just at 16,000, heading direct to Mike Kilo Kilo.
Or does this not have a hold there? It's right if we don't.
Alright, everybody, here's how we're doing this. I'm calling your call sign, and you'll answer what you need. No more calls. Okay. Aloha 114, Honolulu Bridge.
Yeah, we coming up on turn to the airport.
Was that Hawaiian or Aloha 114?
Yeah, Aloha 114 is past the alley.
Alright, Aloha
Charlie
114.
077.
Third is long delays. Okay, home. We can, yeah. Yeah, Aloha 114, contact Honolulu Center, 124.1, pull back to check around.
Gotcha.
United 57 AV at 30 miles, 30 miles west of the airport. And I want a 08 approach. I can do my own deviation to the approach.
Yeah, 378, resume navigation to the airport. Disregard. Contact Honolulu 124.1 and advise. I'm really sorry about that, sir.
Okay, 124.1, United 378.
Oh, Honolulu. United 19. Aircraft standby. United 19.
Oh, see? That's the wrong Charlie.
Aircraft field 11 o'clock, 13 miles, report.
J-U-L-L-E.
FedEx 1023, just wonder if we can get higher. We're currently at 16,000.
Okay, FedEx aircraft calling. Say again.
FedEx 1023, I was just wondering if we can get a high altitude. We're currently at 16,000 on the departure.
FedEx 1023, contact Honolulu Center 124.1. I'm really sorry for the delay, so this won't happen again. I hope you had a nice time flying out.
124 decimal 1 FedEx 1023, no, you don't really can. Thank you very much.
In Honolulu, approach 150, we're getting pretty far out. Request center on 124.1.
34 miles, 08. 9090.
The aircraft wanting to go over to center, take call time.
Line
50. 50, contact center 124.1.
124.1, mark 59.
Oh, Honolulu, Southwest E22, 5,000, heading 150.
Southwest 822, set location.
In for about 250 knots, so I'll go 125 on EPR until I hit the
Road 6 Alpha Juliet.
Hit the hold.
Wondering, we're in a hold, not public hold at Atlanta. Established it, and let us know what we're expecting when we can.
6 Alpha Juliet, fly heading 350, report the field site.
Okay, 350 heading, and we'll tell them something.
You know, 1990, contact tower 118.1.
Approach 107, we got the airport in sight, we turn to the airport island.
Long tail 7 cleared, visual, yeah, clear visual A left approach.
Clear visual A left, thanks.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about this, sir. It's horrible right now. Yeah, it's horrible.
Aloha 2211.
Still flight 4, south east, we need to turn back.
Aircraft callers doing navigation to the airport, call me, we're getting field site.
Roger, 924.
Aloha 2211 is going to enter hold.
7001, heavy 3000, heading 180 as assigned. We need to vector back northbound towards Honolulu Airport.
AWIC 7001, proceed direct Honolulu Airport, coordinate site.
Okay, we'll turn right direct Honolulu Airport, AWIC 7001, heavy.
Aloha 2211 is returning to Julie for entering holding. Level 140.
Aircraft take off time.
Aloha 2211.
Aloha 2211, you say?
AVO.
2211 is going to maintain 5,000, left turn 290.
Heading 290 down to 5,000, Aloha 2211. 250 down to
1990, contact tower 18.1.
set.
Road 6 up to lower altitude.
So we're going to be 8.
Aircraft from lower altitude, descent positive discretion.
8 left, I'd imagine.
280.
So bring up the 8 left.
Okay, let's try that again. Lose the 6 Alpha Juliet is looking for
Run back to us now.
For Juliet, descent positive discretion. Airport field site, here at 12 o'clock, Eric.
Brakes in.
Yeah.
Okay, pilot's discretion, descent 6 Alpha Juliet.
Lights are on.
Still in place now. 6 Alpha.
Roger, clear visual approach door right, dude, that's totally going up. 3 aircraft controller field right now, it's horrible.
Alright, cleared visual 48, wait, this is something.
And so would you like contact tower 18.1?
118.16 Alpha.
Inbound course is 079.
Honolulu approach, American 284 with
Low close up 117.
American 284, Roger, time maintain 16,000, radar contact. Looking on navigation.
Climbing 2 and maintaining 1,000 for American 284.
079 set.
Long tail 7, contact tower 18.1.
Hold back medium.
Contact,
Landing flap is
Left
30.
1264, field 230, 17 miles port side.
We're aboard the field, left control 64. And we are clear for the localizer.
Yeah, clear for the door. Yeah, press, yeah. Intercept the runway 08 left localizer. And you got traffic 12 o'clock, 4 miles, same altitude, southeast on port side, and maintain the separation if you can see them.
Yeah, we got him. Left control 64.
Maintain visual separation by traffic. Break 4522. You on the frequency?
In around 15 minutes, we'll take a hold if you can give it to us.
4522, negative. Proceed direct Honolulu Airport.
And at the airport.
Where are they shooting us at?
Delta 311. You on the frequency?
Right overhead the field. Interesting.
United 4522 on the frequency.
Yeah, direct Honolulu.
Rush, thank you, sir. Aloha 2211, fly heading 50.
Heading 280, 2211.
Negative 250.
Get that, 250, 2211. 250.
Left control 54, that traffic. Now
Well, listen, not pointing out it's a mountain anymore.
Not contacted me. You can get visual separation of that traffic.
There's our airport.
Yeah, maintain visual separation. Looks like we got two ahead of us. I'm guessing you mean the Delta?
Yeah, talking about the Delta. Yeah, maintain visual separation with him. You're number 3 on the left approach.
Yeah, just gonna pick the nose up a touch.
And do you want us to stay with you or go to the tower?
It's supposed to be Georgia Tower now. 18.1.
Okay, 18.1. Left control 64, I think it'll look.
American 284, contact Honolulu Center 124.1.
Going to 124.1 for American 284.
Twelve 24, contact Honolulu approach 118.3.
Honolulu 118.3, United 1224.
Alright, looks like this is going to get a little bit easier to deal with now. Man, that was horrible. I would say I deserve to forgive, but I don't, so, yeah.
And approach United 903.
Touch ball forward.
Say call sign.
United 903, with a couple of each right, we were going east for about 30 miles. I tried to contact you, I know you were busy. So we're on the right turn now, we're at direct fuel, and we're 12000 and flying with you.
Altitude alert.
903, Roger, sir, and I really want to apologize personally for that delay. It shouldn't have happened, but we have some issues. Thank you for understanding, sir. And radar line frequency for now, I'll give you a hand out consider shortly.
United 903, Roger. No problem.
On 181 set, that's the tower frequency. And it's on 1279. I was looking at that.
Airport native information call.
Go.
00530. 1080 at 12.20. Visibility 10. Q clouds at 2,600. 3,800 scattered. 5,500
Is there anybody that's or needed help here?
3002. Landing departing runways 48, expect ILS on visual approach. Land and post-run operations in effect.
Aloha 114, contact Honolulu approach 118.3.
That'll probably be us next.
National Airport native information call. 0053.
Submit it. Runways 4 and 8. Ah, that's all visual approach.
Departure Delta 2210 with you at 5,000.
Temperature's 30, 30 degrees.
Delta United,
QNH.
1224.
Altimeter 3002.
2210, Delta 2210 off of 8 right at 5,000.
Delta 2210, contact departure 118.3.
Wind 080 at 12 knots, gusting.
Sorry about that, 1183, roger. Honolulu approach, let's control 64 with.
And then add 4 knots, half gust.
Promise to go around the end.
Alpha 1264, roger radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000. Fly heading 240 for now, expect visual 8 left.
And 6.
Climb maintain 4,000, right heading 240, expect visual 8 left, let's control 64.
10 knots extra. Altitude alert. Bringing that nose up a touch. Let's give it a little bit of power. For now. Let's keep it over 250 knots.
Aloha 2211, descend and maintain 5,000. First rate 5,000, descend and maintain 3,000, flight 030.
Heading 030 down to 3,000, Aloha 2211. Yeah, 30 set. Increase that speed down. And 3,000. 3,000 set. Back to aqua power. Give us that descent.
A shift approaching at 1224, level 4,000 to the island right.
Alright, 1224, Rush, you're looking for the visual?
So you get to 1224?
Yeah, 1224, can you get the visual?
Yeah, we can see the field, yeah, 1224.
1224, clear visual approach on the 4 right. And you got traffic to your, traffic 3 o'clock, 4 miles. Southbound.
That's on the go.
37.4, reporting side.
Right, clear visual approach, right, 4 right, top of check, United 1224.
Clock 1264, fly heading 280. No delay.
Heading 280, let's go 64.
Aloha 2211, fly heading 070.
Heading 070, Aloha 2211, we are visual.
At 45.2, this is maintain 8,000, fly heading 320.
308,000 at 45 close, you're going to be.
378, you're on 32. At 45, 22, you get that?
Yeah, so assuming we're going to freight left.
45, 22, not sure coming live train versus fly heading fly heading 310, just going to maintain 8,000.
It was 8,000 to confirm it.
Went 070.
Aloha 2211. 13 miles from Matoa. Continue turn heading to perfection 080, maintain 3,300 until established and localizer, cleared out left runway, left approach.
Good runway, 8 left approach, Aloha 2211. Altitude hold mode is in.
AVX 7001, can you accept one up? Yeah, you're heavy. AVX 7001 heavy, that's why heading 280, 8 left.
I'm sitting 280 for 8 left, AVX 7001 heavy.
Yeah, me and up. Autopilot's not liking it at the moment. Let's go, manual.
We're ready for that right turn towards the localizer. Let's go 64.
Let's call 64, roger. Main present heading for now, you got a guy on the left now.
Maintain present heading till 64.
Jet misters. Mr. Bridge climbing right turn.
45, 22, reduce speed 210.
200.
Alright, 127, 45, 127.
Set.
Departure Delta 52, come to 2,200 for 5,000.
Delta 52, contact departure 18-3.
18-3, thanks.
Lights open, localizer. Just trim up a ton.
Alaska 1254, fly heading 020.
Heading 020, let's go 64.
Alright, 1224, contact tower 181.
18-1, yeah, tell them for you.
Auto approach mode in the flight director. Aloha 2211, established 8 right, 8 left.
Aloha 2211, contact tower 18.
Total 18.1, Aloha 2211.
Alaska 1264.
118, one set. Honolulu Tower, Aloha 2211, established 8 left.
Aloha 2211, Honolulu Tower, welcome back. Wind 06017.25. Runway 8 left for land hold short 4 left.
Runway 8 left, clear to land and hold short of the force, Aloha 2211. Guide slopes moving. Take flap 1.
Well, okay, 834, contact departure.
Auto brake medium, will be flaps 30.
1
118.3.
Now to get down.
Last 34. Today and
Hello.
About 800 feet per minute descent. There she is. Coming off. Start 5. Speed brake arm. Yeah, a bit high. Flat 15. There's the other. Lap 25.
Okay, 1224, welcome to Honolulu, vacate left, will enable.
A bit of turbulence from the mountains there.
Oh, which were United 1224?
160, flat 30, 3 check flat 30.
Tower left, 1264, back with you, number 2, LS 8 left. Well, LS 1264, Honolulu Tower, wind 06017.25, wait, 8 left, clear to land, number 2. Clear to land, number 2, 8 left, 1264.
Coming up on that glide slope.
United 1224, able to vacate right on the top of there, that'll loop you right around there. Negative, we're way too wide for that United 1224. Alright, right, pull in position for now. Pull in position, United 1224. Approach Aloha 114 with you 5,280 heading. Last station calling Saitek. Aloha 114 with you 5,280 heading. Aloha 114, Honolulu Tower, are you going 4 right?
On speed, and checklist. Moving cleared land, flaps 30. Gear is down and speed brake is up. On Pappy. Into the reverses. On the brakes.
Aloha 2211, welcome back to Honolulu. Vacate left from Halo, contact ground point 9er.
Ground point 901 vacated. 2211. Just go right there.
And United 1224, are you able to vacate right at the end there? Yeah, you can vacate at the end, United 1224. Alright, 1224, Roger, you can vacate at the end at their approach, and 22 left there, and cross 22 right, and contact ground point 9er. Vacate at the end, 22 left, cross 22 right, ground point 9er, United 1224.
On to 1.9.
Hawaiian Airlines 334, ready to taxi to 08 left.
Okay, which Hawaiian are you?
And you can go up.
Hawaiian Airlines 334, say again.
There's a hangar over there.
Are you Hawaiian 334?
Yes, sir. Hawaiian Airlines 334, ready to taxi to 08 left.
Hawaiian 334, verify your spot 0562. And your departure runway 4 right, runway 4 right, taxi by Charlie.
Hawaiian Airlines 334, taxi to 4 right, to Charlie, roger, resetting up.
Yep.
Yeah,
there's that one.
1641 heavy contact, tower 18.1 today.
Over the tower, United 1641 heavy, thank you.
Hello, the ground. Aloha 2211 has vacated on 2 Foxtrot. Second Lima.
Well, 2211. Hollywood ground. Big parking, you going back to the air cargo or the main terminal?
Yeah, main cargo, the Aloha one, which is the old one, straight ahead on Lima and near the fire station.
Well, 2211, thank you. Back to straight on Lima.
Straight on Lima, second. Aloha 2211. 7 American. Okay, let's make sure we don't have anybody.
Ground United 1224, vacate 22 right on Alpha, looking for gate 11.
Yeah, Toy, question United 1224, Honolulu ground. How you doing? Taxi via Alpha, Whiskey, and Zulu today.
Whiskey Zulu, gate United 1224.
United 25, contact Honolulu Tower 18.1 today.
Air Charlie, say TCU, have a good day, go Giants.
Okay, taxi light can go off.
1264, you with me?
APU is running. Coming up into 95.
Over 227 Echo Charlie, contact the Tower 18.1 today.
Contacting Tower 18.1, I give it a minute.
JT engines aren't
Tower
really that strong.
18.1 today.
And these guys will want us not to park on the line.
Go to the tower, you did.
Ground Alaska 1264 with you, on request taxi gate Mike 18.
Okay, 1264 on the ground, taxi straight ahead to parking today.
Straight ahead to parking, have it on 1264.
United 1224, looks like the Air Canada 767 blocked on Zulu. You said your gate number is 11?
Gate 11, United 1224.
There we go.
United 1224.
On the brakes.
Let's see.
Black brakes out.
Gate 11 is probably inside the terminal. Tell you what, if you can taxi around him, then
AP on the bleeds.
get around him.
AP on the bus.
Gate 11, that's fine.
Alright, we're just going to run the again, gate 11, United 1224.
Shut down number 2 and number 1.
Alright, ground Rouge 1830, we can move right now, taxi 8 right.
Drop the radio.
Third seat.
Eight can go up. Fuel pumps apart from the forward. So we've got stairs to get out. Shipping radios can go off. And for the next trip back down to wherever it's going, it'll be even. Okay, that's good. We'll probably need to refuel here before we go back to Kahului, if we're doing that. And that should be fine. Big doors opening up, and little one at the back there. And that's a short flight from Kahului over to Honolulu. Hello, air cargo, Boeing 737-200. This is a Milviz. Scenery, most of the photographic scenery of the islands is all freeware. You'll see the links for that below. And the airport itself is from FS Stream Team along with GSX. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. The little old Boeing 737, grandfather of the 800 model. So yeah, that's us flying a Sperry autopilot, the Sperry 77. It's very strange little autopilot, that thing. Okay. So I see this bit here is just the flight director. Nothing you do with the flight director actually changes what the autopilot does. This is the autopilot here. And you have the manual mode where you can select heading off, and then you can steer the aeroplane using the yoke. You can engage just the ailerons. You can do it on the ground as well. Or you can engage just the elevator. Or you can engage both. And then you can use control wheel steering, which is effectively when you set the pitch and return to neutral, the aeroplane will keep that pitch. And that's the only way that you can climb in an autopilot. You have the autopilot in the elevator mode, and you just set a positive pitch until you're happy, and then let it go, and it'll stay on that pitch until you tell it to do something different. Altitude hold will just basically hold the altitude that you selected when you did that. Doesn't matter what that altitude is. Could be 16,128 feet, and it'll keep 16,128 feet all the way till you tell it to change. These modes, that's a localizer tracking, that's autopilot, and that's manual glide slope with the auto approach. That's auto approach with the glide slope, so effectively approach mode. Manual is nothing unless you put in the heading. Heading select obviously is one option. Heading off, and then the neutral mode is also off, but it will return to that mode if, for instance, you're in heading select mode to intercept the localizer, then it would drop into the neutral mode to intercept that localizer. Heading off means that it's completely off. No auto throttle at all. If you push your throttle forward, the throttle goes forward. And over here we have our little FMS, not connected to the autopilot, but can be useful just to for instance, select a direct to, and then you'll know what heading you need to take up to go there. Yeah, I'll go to flight plan menu, delete flight plan, and that's us. Hope you enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. This is Musical Aviator signing off. Catch you guys next time.